It just makes everything sound better in the end.
The hell's up, boys? Today we got a video comparing the Klonos Centura, the Ceriatone Centura and the Bluewhale Klonos. Both are Klon tones. First, we've got a Fender 62 reissue Strat going into a Fender Blues Junior. So that's the single coil. We're going to change some settings and stuff. Then we're going to go on to a humbucker, which is a Gibson Les Paul, which you saw at the start. And then we'll go into running distorted tones. So that'll be my amp with the Strat and the Les Paul, and then I'll be playing through the distorted tones. Josh is playing some clean tones. Let's do this. You'll be able to see the Klon, which I'm pointing at now, the Klonos, sorry, and the Ceriatone Centura. Yeah, let's just do this. Start off with the Ceriatone Centura. So,
Here's my clean tone, I guess.
what I say. This is all the settings at noon, apart from the output.
So we got clean tone first, have we?
Yeah.
Ceriatone Centura, all settings at noon.
We got the Klonos. All settings at noon as again. Half the level. Go ahead. Going into some heavier tones now, so we've got the gain reasonably. What was that now? 10. Cool thing about the Klonos, they go up to 11, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Go for it. Now the Klonos. See, there's a lot more gain in the Klonos. I don't know why. It's just how it was built, right? We go this Ceriatone Centura now. All settings at full, to be honest.
It's gonna blow us. It's gonna blow us. Okay. Okay, so that's got way more gain than I would have thought it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It just makes everything sound better. The end.
Then I go.
I noticed the... Oh, this is such a fucking... I noticed the Klonos has a lot more mid-range compared to the Ceriatone Centura. Centura has a lot more bass response, which I guess is nice in a strat tone. Mid-range is good for solos, guys. Right, we swapped because I realized I speak a lot more. I don't know, play some fucking tones for us, Josh. Clean sound. Is that a neck pickup? Yes, it is. The neck pickup. Okay, so let's hit the Ceriatone Centura first with all settings at noon, apart from the output, of course. That is a solid rhythm tone, I would say, and maybe a little bit of messing around with some lead and stuff. Now let's do the Klonos, all settings at 12.
I'm really surprised how close they sound.
I know, it's really similar, isn't it? I guess because he, like...
They're probably roughly the same circuits, but
Yeah.
it's really surprised me how just the price difference to start off with.
The price difference, yeah.
This is nearing 300 quid.
That the Ceriatone Centura is nearing £300, but the Klonos is about £150. The Klon killer. Is the Klonos better than the original Klon? So the Ceriatone Centura, in total, I would say I prefer the case, the enclosure. Yeah, it's much more similar to a Klon. But then again, Bluewhale pedals weren't trying to make... Well, they're trying to make a Klon clone, but they're trying to make it their own, if you know what I mean. So, but... Yeah. New Gibson Les Paul 2020, by the way, if you're wondering. Gibson Les Paul 2020 going into a Fender Blues Junior with the 2 Klons. I would say... has more mid-range, which I prefer better for solos, got a better like human voice quality, but I think for what you do, you'd want the Ceriatone Centura because it's got a lot more bass response. I noticed that with a lot of Bluewhale pedals and stuff, they increase the mid-range a decent amount, which is like useful for solos. Pushes stuff really well, but the whole like EQ of the you know, this thing, the EQ of what it pushes isn't like equal all the way. It's a lot more like this, which is a mid 32 band EQ. You got like, you know, like that. At about 1 o'clock.
So we'd have it for a strap.
Yeah, this is gain at about 1 o'clock, treble at about 2 o'clock. We're saying o'clock because Ceriatone Centura doesn't have numbers, but so. What is it? Sus. Taking a minor change. And it's back home. Oh. Right, so you heard the Ceriatone Centura, so turn that off and we'll put the Klonos on and literally just move it around. Oh. Solid break up blues tone. There it is. Solid. Pushes your arm. So this is a Ceriatone Centura, all settings at max.
Time to blow my amp.
And blow up his amp.
That's
Yeah, just a bit. Josh, that hasn't changed. Oh, fast, a solid tone. Beautiful. Right, okay, let's go the Klonos. Go for it. Solid. I'm not biased, but I prefer the Klonos. I don't know what it is. It just has a little thing to it.
I'm biased again. I do prefer this now. I think it's got that. I don't know. I feel it's warmer.
Yeah, I think it's warmer.
Got less gain, which sounds you know it's a joke.
Less gain in the Ceriatone Centura. All right, let's get on to distortion tones then. So we'll start off with the Strat going into a PV Bandit 112. So we got the 62 Strat reissue going into a PV Bandit 112. So this is the clean tone that we have, or not the clean tone, the distorted tone, because we're running into a distorted amp. The pre-gain is at 12 o'clock, EQ at 12 o'clock. So this is the like the raw tone. That's the neck pickup. I'm only going to really be using the neck pickup and position 2 and the bridge. So this is the bridge. Really thick sound coming from this Strat. This Strat is beautiful to play on. And then this is the position 2 that I'm going to be using. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the Ceriatone Centura, all settings at 12 o'clock, apart from the output, of course. So then, yeah, let's just do this.
Ready?
Yeah. So that was the Ceriatone Centura. Now we're going to go to the Klonos. We need more gain. So this is what it sounds like with a delay also, with a too much delay basically. So this is with the gain at 12 o'clock and the treble around, what, 2 o'clock. On the bridge pickup of the 62 Strat. That was the Ceriatone Centura. And now we've got the Klonos with the treble at 2 and the gain at 12 o'clock. Sounds pretty fucking good, to be honest.
I'm still amazed at how. I don't know why I'm amazed, to be honest, but
they sound really similar, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, because they're both clones. But Ceriatone Centura, treble, gain all the way up. Let's do this. Wow, this pedal is great, dude. And the Strat, it's mainly the Strat, to be honest. So this is what I was just playing then, with everything at max. So this is the Klonos at max settings with the 62 Strat into the PV Bandit 112.
I think that it sounds fuller.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. And we got the Klonos doing the same thing, all with too much delay. Beautiful. This Strat sounds amazing, but the pedals are making it sound like that. Is it a... I have a feeling there's
everything sound better, but it's got something to do.
Yeah.
Obviously the guitar, obviously the player.
I think the Strat is so good that it's gone inbuilt Klonos. I think the Strat is so good that it's gone inbuilt clon into it. It just makes it sound really good, to be honest. Now we've got the Les Paul tones. It's funny though, hearing me play Les Paul next on a Strat. Right, okay, so now we have the Gibson Les Paul 2020 going into a PV Bandit 112. So we got the TC Electronics Sky Surfer reverb as the reverb you can hear. Just a little reverb. So yeah, this is the raw tone or the distorted one. So first we've got the Ceriatone Centura with all the settings at 12 o'clock. So then this is the Klonos with all the settings at noon. Tune again. Fucking bro, this thing is. So we're just gonna go through some tones with the delay, because literally like Who doesn't like some Joe Bonamassa, Eric Johnson, fucking delay enriched Les Paul tones? So let's hit the Ceriatone Centura at 12 o'clock again. Again, who would have knew I was out of tune? Dude, I fucking hate this guitar. So that was, let's listen to some Klonos tones. This is how I usually run it, with a gain at about 8-ish. Okay, so back to tuning, because my Les Paul is terrible at keeping in tune.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Josh, cue the tuner, please.
I can cue the tuner.
Okay, so now we've got some middle, we've got like the two inner slugs of the humbucker. Yeah, slug coil. We've got the gain at about 11 o'clock on the Ceriatone Centura and the treble at about 2 o'clock. Do that on Les Paul. Okay, so next is the Klonos. Sorry. Next is the tuner. Okay, so this is the Klonos at the same settings, 11 o'clock on the gain and 2 o'clock on the treble. Pre-gain on here now is at about 10 o'clock, and the Ceriatone Centura is changed all the way up. Centura, I like the serious. Right, let's do the same with Klonos. Oh my god. Sorted, that was the video. Yeah, we've gone through the Klonos, the Klonos and the Ceriatone Centura.
What was your favourite?
That one.
The Ceriatone Centura?
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's because you bought it.
I'm probably biased, but for the way I play, and I play Strat, obviously, I think it's suited better. They sound so
Similar, yeah.
I mean, if I had either one of them, you know, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
for the stuff I do, it's like,
yeah.
for the stuff I do, the Klonos is better because we've got more mid-range.
Yeah.
The Klonos is more mid-range, so that's like a better thing for like solos and stuff, right? So I prefer the Klonos. Josh prefers the Ceriatone Centura. What do you prefer? I have coronavirus 19. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.